Everyone has that one game that they love but wish more people would get into. Heck, most people have a few of those. And one of mine is the Shantae series from way forward. I still remember the print ads for the original game back when it was released on the Game Boy Color, but I missed my chance to play it. So when its sequel was revealed, I made sure to play it as soon as I could, even if it was on the mobile version. And I immediately became enamored with Shantae, her friends, and her world. So I was there day one when a Kickstarter was announced for Half-Genie Hero, the first non-port console entry in the series, and after nearly 3 years of waiting, did WayForward deliver? The story of Half-Genie Hero finds Shantae waking up one night to a warning of an incoming danger for her world and the Genie realm. While the Genies don't specify what the danger is, her hometown is soon attacked once again by the Pirate Queen, Risky Boots, and from there becomes a kind of episodic adventure with each level telling a self-contained story. There is some overlap as Shantae is working toward an overall goal, but it doesn't feel quite as cohesive as past games. Still, the writing is on point with plenty of lines making me smile or outright laugh. The same charming, fourth-wall breaking humor is on display and keeps everything moving at a brisk pace. The characters are just plain likable, and it's always fun to see what kind of situation they find themselves in next. And it's incredibly easy for newcomers to jump right in, as there's really no prior knowledge necessary to enjoy the story. While past Shantae games followed a Metroidvania-like level design, Half-Genie Hero mostly eschews this in favor of levels. It's kind of a natural progression after the island-hopping exploration of Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. Fortunately, almost every level is quite large and packed with things to do. One moment you might be fighting off mermaids on the way to a fake mermaid factory, and the next you'll be taking part in a magic carpet race that leads to taking on airships. They're fun romps that highlight the platforming aspect of Shantae more than any other game in the series before it. And I think the structure works. Shantae is once again able to transform into various animals thanks to her dances. Each one allows new areas to be explored in past levels in order to find health increases, hidden items, or non-required transformations. The variety of transformations on display is much greater than any game before, 14 in total, but this has the unfortunate side effect of leaving some of them only useful in very specific circumstances, or one will simply replace another in terms of utility. But it is odd to get a transformation or upgrade and only have one place to really use it. I can't deny though that it's good to see some of the forms return, and the process is so quick that gameplay never feels hindered by the transformations. Otherwise, Shantae is able to do what she's always done. Her main method of attack is her hair whip, which can be upgraded to do more damage and hit faster. There's also several magic spells that she can purchase which range in usefulness, though the final upgrades are generally pretty great. One of them is so good that when combined with another item, it can essentially break the game and make it incredibly easy. Thankfully, players can turn off these upgrades to decide what kind of challenge they want. For the most part, Half-Genie Hero is a relatively easy game, though there are some sections that trip me up the first time through. This is all assisted by the game's beautiful style, essentially taking the portraits from Pirate's Curse and making the characters look just like that. Each character is expressive and bouncy, adding to the sense of fun Half-Genie Hero exudes. The 3D elements can appear a little rough at times, but I was continually impressed with just how detailed many of the bosses and enemies could be. And it's impossible not to mention the soundtrack. Jake Kaufman nails it once again with songs that I just couldn't help tapping along to. Each one fits the theme well and just carries that classic Shantae vibe. Christina V is also a standout with her vocal quips as both Shantae and Risky Boots. They don't appear often, but they do go a long way in giving the Genie even more personality. It really makes me wish the full voice acting stretch goal had been met, but what we have is fantastic. Shantae Half-Genie Hero is just a great platformer. It follows the progression the series has taken over the years and offers a more classic Shantae gameplay experience than Pirate's Curse. While the story isn't a grand tale and the levels can feel a little truncated at times, I still had a blast playing it. I just like it a lot and highly encourage anyone interested in Half-Genie Hero to try it out. I'm looking forward to the promised DLC for the game, as well as whatever WayForward has planned next for Shantae. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to Game Explained for more on Shantae and other things gaming.